Hello, hello, hello again, everybody in YouTube world. Hey, this is DJ Thunder for Christ. Hey man, I hope everybody doing well. Everybody family's doing well and wonderful. Again, I'm coming back with a video. Hope you guys can hear me good and okay. Coming back with a video. This is unedited and everything. We're gonna talk about what goes on out here in the East Texas and Louisiana oil field and we're gonna talk about how certain companies what companies do if you've never done this before. So it's been a while since I posted a video like this again. So yeah, so hope you guys able to enjoy it and learn something today. Okay, one thing about the East Texas about oil field, especially around this East Texas and Longview area, and also about oil field is for some of you guys that don't realize and don't know. Well, out here in the oil field, it's all about connections. Who have the best customer relationship with different customers. The more customers you have, the better relationship you have with certain people. It allows you to get in to be able to work with certain companies. Like you might be able to go and work with Halliburton or Sandbox or Slumber J or let's see who else may be over here running boxes. Those are the three ones I know right now that I've seen around here. And that's your Halliburton box, your sandbox, and then your pump egg boxes, or the two little boxes that you be sitting on the chassis right here, which they haul for Slumber J. But it's not the same how it used to be. I think a lot of people mentality is the same way, not understanding that times do change. So therefore, it's not the way it used to be, where the same push on location can actually send you a load. Say, for example, if you just brought in some 4070 and the last four-year PO was 4735, right? Well, he can't say, all right, go back and give me another 4735, another 4070. It's not like it don't work like that anymore, which we wish it did work like that because then you better get more loads. Your load counts will be high and be steady, and you kind of have like a steady income right now. We know because gas is high, fuel is going up, so that's good right now. We need that. But when you work for small companies that really don't have a lot of customers, and they just barely getting by. They just grab whatever little crumbs they can grab because they don't have the uh, the type of personnel in places that should be in place to be able to get them to get you with other companies. You know what I mean? To where you can get in and work with your Halliburton, your Slumber J, your BJ Services, you know, other different companies. You know what I mean? Or be able to do hopper bottoms, or be able to do pneumatics. They right there just scraping the barrel of the bowl. You know what I mean? So what you have to realize out here, that's kind of world we in. It's a dog eat world. You gotta have if you don't have a good relationship with people, or other companies or company men or whoever, hey, and you don't have a good reputation, you're not, that shows you what kind of company that you work for. So I work for a company that doesn't have all of that, and the thing about it is, with the company I work for, man, they sent me on the drive run. You know, they had me. I was already South Texas. They said Halliburton needed some work, needed help in South Texas. When I was perfectly on another job that they took me off of to send me down south, and I had to get there because we're up under this, uh, you know, short haul run rule thing, which I'm still doing some research on that as well. I understand the concept, but what gets me is when you have to go from that to running a law book. So I'm trying to get that transition down so I can understand it clearly on what's going on with that. Anyway, so I go down there. Nothing's prepared. Nothing is never together. It's it's lies after lies. It's people calling a call like right now. I'm not an owner operator where I used to be an owner operator. So I've been on both sides. I've been an owner operator as well as a driver. I got 10 years of fracking experience. I got about 6, 7 years here now in hauling frac sand. So I've ran pneumatics first before I came to the boxes. I worked, so I ran for Sandbox and I ran for Halliburton. And, but I went for this company to go down here to go work down in South Texas. But they sent me down there, called the numbers and everything, set me up to get a box. But they always take, every time I fix a chassis, because you got to have all your paperwork and everything together, you got to always cover your own self. Rule of thumb, always cover yourself. Some people say I go extreme, but hey, I like to cover myself. So if you got to take pictures of stuff, cover yourself because at the end of the day, it's going to be your ticket as the driver. So you always want to cover yourself, right? Okay. So make sure you cover yourself. Make sure you check out your paperwork. Check out your lights. Check everything that you need to check to make sure that you're going to be covered, that you're going to be safe. Okay, out here on the roads. So, but anyway, long story. They sent me down here and tell me that there's not enough work down there going on because there's a lot of trucks down there in the area, in the Pleasanton area where I was at. And so after everything done, I had to end up taking a 24-hour break. Then because they sent me a load, couldn't run the load because I didn't have enough time because I had to do a 24-hour reset. Then after I did the 24-hour reset on it, in the process of doing the 24-hour reset, then they called, they didn't call, they text and telling everybody, hey, don't take any more loads. We need you to go and drop your box off so you can come back to East Texas. I was like, wow. It was already work right here for Halliburton. So I'm like, why in the world will we leave? You take me from a job that where I was already running, which it was taking me a long time to get these loads in anyway, because I don't know what's going on. But Automatize, so you got all these companies like Automatize, Resources, uh, Sandbox Logistics. You got their stuff. You got the Halliburton, Aloha app. It's a number of other numerous apps out there that I have ran personally. Automatize didn't used to be that it is now. Used to, the sand pusher could still send you a load and tell you what you're getting, and he'll send it straight to Automatize, and there's a lot of times they will have your truck number on it. So, and it tells you that you're picking up, come back to the same place. So therefore, I've been there, done that. Okay, but a lot of people that's not used to hauling sand, or I'll say that were used to hauling frac sand, they still have that same old mentality that now the sand pusher still does it. Some companies, they still do the old way, which it works. Like they say, the saying say, hey, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Leave it alone. But I think a lot of times, a lot of these apps, there's so many people involved in the apps. Everybody want to run apps that can make it try to convenient, try to take this person out, that person out. But actually, in reality, it be messing up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't get a full directions where you're going. Your GPS, the direction they give you, it might be sending you down a road where 18-wheelers can't go. So I'm like, I don't know how they giving out them directions, but I'm like, somebody need to have an 18-wheeler, GPS in a truck to where they can tell you which way you need to go to these certain places. So because DOT will give you a ticket if you're going down the road or city cop, whatever. They can give you a ticket where it says no trucks allowed. But anyway, so with this company, man, so I'm here with this company now. I'm trying to go somewhere else where I know they have more potential of work. So, that's just what you got to do. You got to do your research. You got to ask questions. You got to find out how many customers do you have? How much work do you have? You have to do all these things because you want to be able to see profit, so, but you also got to understand, for those that are still used to that old sand hauling mentality, that with the apps are not going to let you completely run the way that you're accustomed to used to of running hauling sand. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here and share that type of information. So man, just make sure you do your research. Because every company gonna say something that's gonna try to get you. Research, research, research. Find drivers that's been there for a while that's not afraid to tell you the truth. Because some people might out here are telling lies. There are some people that are telling truth. You just got to be able to see which one is telling you the truth, and just say, hey man, tell the guys what's going on. I like to tell people what's going on. I don't want to sugarcoat. Yeah, you run on the weekends. They say you can run on the weekends, get loads in because a lot of people go home and stuff like that. Yeah, you can, depending on where you at. But you also have some company where they have their favorite drivers. Y'all know favorite drivers. That mean that's under the table, like you know what I mean. That they can come and work Monday through Thursday or Friday and still get over 25, almost 30 loads a week. While you run the whole weekend trying to make up and maybe get you 15 or 18 loads over the weekend, but then all of a sudden during the week, your load count, you're only able to get a certain amount of loads while this person come in on a Monday. Remember, listen, on a Monday and come out here and he just get all kind of loads. That's another reason too why they start putting the apps involved in a place like that, because it's not fair to everybody else that out working all over the weekends or staying out for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, while a person come out here and work Monday through Friday and get more loads than the person that's been out that stay out here. That's not fair. So that's another reason why they bringing in more apps in too. You know what? Everybody want to make money. So therefore, I just want to get on here and let you guys know I'm about at my time limit now. So man, make sure you check your stuff, man. Get stuff fixed. Just watch out. Research companies, because a lot of companies are saying other things. Talk to some of the drivers. Talk to some that been in this oil field game for a good while. That can actually tell you some things. You know what I mean? So that's what I want you guys to do. Hey, other than that, this is your buddy DJ Thunder for Christ. Hey man, God bless everyone. God bless everybody in this world. Pray for everybody in their families, that those that may be sick, those that are going through, that might be struggling. God bless you, God. I pray that God bless you. I pray that you're able to be healed in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. So, and that's what we're gonna leave it at right now for now. So, till the next time, we'll be on. And this is just for just check, but yeah, East Texas and Louisiana is work over here too. It's work out here. So, oh yeah, and P.S. Remember, when it's raining, these boxes are top heavy when they're loaded. There's been a lot of wrecks. You don't have to go fast to turn these boxes over. You don't. You gotta remember, it's top heavy. It's not the same as full of anything else. So remember, something that's top heavy. Once you make the smallest mistake, it's it. You going over. Okay? So remember that. Slow down, guys. Slow down. It don't do any good to go 100 miles an hour when all you're gonna do is sit right with me a minute before I get there. All you doing is burning up fuel and putting your life at risk and everybody else around your life at risk. That's all you doing. So therefore, hey, till the next time, this is DJ Thunder. Hey man, and guess what? And we're out. Peace. Thank you for watching.